Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a drugstore Christmas makeup look. I think I'm going to be filming some kind of green smoky eye today. That's what a lot of you guys seem to be requesting, so I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use majority of my Shaaanxo palette. I think I'm going to try to use just this palette alone. We've got this really nice duochrome kind of green color right here, so I think I want to use this and just kind of do like a typical green warm smoky eye. We'll see how it turns out. And I think I'm also going to use one of the lip colors. I'm thinking a dark lip. It seems like a lot of you guys want to see a really vampy lip, so it could be either maybe this red or maybe a purple. We'll just see how it turns out by the end because it always seems to change. I'm just going to start off by priming my eyes. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one is in the color 15 Fair. So I did already do my brows off camera. I usually use a pencil, but today I had to use powder because my pencil ran out and it's my favorite eyebrow pencil. I use the NYX micro brow pencil. I have just put up an eyebrow tutorial on my channel, like an updated one. If you've never used the micro brow pencil, you're missing out. It's so easy to use. It's so small. I just feel like when I use powder now, my eyebrows are really dark, like too dark for me. I need to go pick another one up. Maybe this afternoon I'll go pick one up. Hopefully I don't get distracted and talk too much throughout this tutorial, because that seems to be my biggest problem when I do the talk through tutorials. I start chatting away about my life. So to set that concealer down, I'm just going to use this color right here, just kind of like a matte white beige eggshell color. I'm so bad at describing color names. So next, as a transition, I'm just going to take this kind of peachy orange shade and I'm just going to use this in my crease. So next I'm just going to take this warm brown. I'm just going to run this in the socket area just to create a bit of dimension. So for my lid color, I'm going to take this kind of green duochrome color. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is green and it's got kind of like a purple undertone. It's really strange. It's very, very hard to describe, I guess, and I don't know if you can actually see it in the camera, but I'm just going to pack this color all over my lid. Feel like I might need to put a primer down just in case. Just because I powdered that area, I feel like it's not going to really stick very well. I'm just going back in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and I'm just going to put a little bit on my lid area. So you can see it looks much better now. It has something to stick to. This color is so odd. Sometimes it looks green and then sometimes it looks purple. It just depends, I guess, kind of where you're looking. I think I will put a green shadow over the top though, because I wanted it to be more green. I'm just going to blend through the crease just to soften that area. And I'm sorry if you can hear all that background noise. I think someone is mowing their lawn or something, I've got no idea. I'm just going to take a little bit of this kind of black charcoaly color and I'm going to run this in the crease as well. I'll just darken up this whole look. Unfortunately, it didn't really turn out as green as I wanted it to, so I'm going to try and find a drugstore green eyeshadow that I can use. So to add some green to this look, I did find my Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. So this eyeshadow palette is called Comfort Zone. It's a really beautiful palette and they're really affordable as well. I think I bought it off Beauty Bay like ages ago. Like I've only ordered from Beauty Bay once and I just got a couple of these. These eyeshadows are really good quality. They're so smooth and they're drugstore. So if you can get your hands on these, I would highly recommend. I'm going to take this kind of olivey green color. I'm going to see what that looks like on my lid. So we're going to leave the eyes for now and we're going to move over to the face, and I'm going to use my NYX Porefiller Primer. I feel like this is a really good dupe for the Benefit Professional Primer. Honestly, the texture is very similar, and if you want to save some money, I highly recommend this one. This one's just kind of like a little sample size, but you can buy like a full kind of container. Container makes it sound really huge, but I mean kind of tube, I guess. I'm just going to put this around my nose, around the T-zone area where I've got the largest pores. I like to put it over any breakouts as well, just to kind of smooth out any textured skin. I feel like it definitely helps. And then I'm going to take my Ulta 3 primer. This is called Ready to Glow Illuminating Lightweight Paraben Free Primer. It's really beautiful. I really like this one. And the bottle is huge. You get a decent amount of product in it as well. It is a little bit illuminating, I guess, but I feel like the L'Oreal Lumi Magic Primer is definitely more illuminating, if you wanted to compare it to that. This one just has a nice sheen to it. For foundation, I'm going to use my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. This one is in the color 210. I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend it out. So I'm also going to use a little bit of my L'Oreal True Match foundation. This one is in the color Golden Natural. I just feel like this foundation color isn't suiting my body as much. You probably can't tell in the camera, but in person I can tell, and it's a very matte foundation, and I feel like this one might give me a nicer sheen to the face. So I'm just going to use this kind of like on the outer parts of my face just to kind of fix up the color. I really do like the L'Oreal. Oh my god. My foundation just went everywhere. I legit don't know where half of this is gone. It just squirted out. I can't even remember what I was saying, but I'm not having much luck. I was saying I like the L'Oreal True Match foundations. I think they're just really beautiful, and they've got a very large kind of color range. Yeah, I just felt like the CoverGirl one was really dry for my skin today, even though I put the illuminating primer underneath. I just felt like it's just very dry. I'm feeling very matte, a little bit too matte. So to conceal my under eyes, I'm going to use my NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This one is just in the color Light. So this is just like a salmon kind of colored concealer, just to really counteract the dark circles. I really like this concealer. I think it's one of the best dark circle concealers I've come across. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. So to highlight my under eyes, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Conceal. This one is just in the color 10 Fair. I really do like this concealer. I just wish it was packaged differently. I just feel like it's a little bit too difficult having to put it, you know, somewhere on the back of my hands and kind of making a mess. I wish there was kind of like a wand or just something else. So I'm just going to use this to highlight. I'm also going to highlight my chin area with the same concealer, just a little bit around my mouth, just here, and also my forehead. So now I'm going to set under my eyes with my Australis banana powder. I like to bring it up on the sides of my nose as well. I just feel like when I contour my nose, it makes it a little bit easier to make my nose look a little bit slimmer. So I like to bring it right up there, almost kind of baking. I'm going to put a little bit on my chin as well, just around here and around my nose, and a bit on my forehead as well. So by the way, if you guys are looking for a powder that's a drugstore powder for baking, I would highly recommend the Rommel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. I really like to bake with this. I just always toss up between banana powder and translucent. I just feel like my dark circles are really, really dark, and banana powder always really brightens up under my eyes. So if you're looking for something just to bake with and you don't have really dark under eye circles, I feel like this one is really good. I haven't really seen any flashback caused by this powder. So yeah, it's really cheap. If you're after a good translucent one, I would definitely try this out. So I am going to take a little bit of that Rimmel powder, and I'm just going to set around my smile lines area, just because I do crease around here, and I feel like baking does help prevent it. It doesn't always stop it, but it does definitely help. I just decided to put some around my nose for whatever reason. I'm just going to brush this off. So maybe you guys can take me a little bit more seriously. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Savy Natural Finish Press Powder. This is in the colour 3 Sand Beige. It's completely shattered, unfortunately, but it is such a great colour. If you are fake tanned and you need good press powder, I feel like this powder is the best. So just kind of dip it in carefully so all the broken bits don't fly everywhere. I just like to use it around here. So to bronze up my face, I'm going to use my Revlon Sculpt and Highlight Contour Kit. I'm just going to take this colour to bronze and I'm going to use this one to contour. I feel like maybe this brush is too big, but I can't be bothered grabbing my normal one. So now I'm just quickly contouring with my NARS Eater brush. I think that's what the brush is called. When I went to beauty school, like makeup school, they gave us a big brush roll of like NARS and MAC brushes, like NARS and MAC brushes. And MAC and NARS brushes don't come in sets like that. Like they don't come in brush rolls, like massive brush rolls. Yeah, this one came in my NARS one. So I reckon this is fake. Totally fake. But it does the job. I really do like it. But I just wish I knew more when I was like younger, when I did that course. You're making us pay all this money for this makeup set when you're probably buying them off eBay. Oh, I wish I knew so much more when I was younger, but I guess you live and you learn. I'm just quickly going to contour my nose. I'm just taking a little bit of my Rommel powder again, and I'm just going to clean up my contour. For blush, I'm going to use my Essence Silky Touch blush. This one is in the colour Adorable. And for highlighter, of course, I'm going to take my NYX Strobe of Genius highlighting palette. This is honestly like one of my favourite highlighting palettes at the moment. I think it's actually better than some of the high-end highlighters I have. So I'm going to mix these two colours right here, just because I really want it to pop. So I'm just going to use that there. See how beautiful that is? I'm in love with this palette. It's a great palette. Just put a little bit on my nose. I've got some scarring on my head right here, like right there. Not sure if you can see it, but it's just kind of poked out. As I put the highlighter on it, you can really see it. I'm just going to brush off this bake right here and around my nose. And now we're going to finish off the eyes. So I'm just going to go back in with that kind of red brown, and I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of this colour as well, just to help blend out the shadow, just so it's really nice and smoky. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this charcoal black colour and just really smoke that out. I don't know if I want to do winged liner today, but I will figure that out eventually. So for eyeliner in my waterline, I'm going to use this Makeup Geek pencil liner. This is in the colour Mint, I believe, but I will have everything listed down below. I'm just going to put this right in here. So for mascara, I'm going to use this L'Oreal mascara. I think it's called Volume Million Excess Lashes. I'm not completely sure, but I will have it listed down below. Ow, I just poked myself. I'm not sure what lip colour I want to go with. I'm thinking like a dark kind of lip colour, even though it looked beautiful with a nude colour. Maybe we can try a few out and see how we go. I'm just going to use my Ulta 3 lip liner in Wildfire just to kind of get a base down, and then we'll pick which kind of red colour we want. I'm just going in with this colour here, so I'm going to make it much darker than what it looks like at the moment. Okay guys, so I've got my lip colour on. I really love this lip colour. I feel like it complements the eyes so much. I have decided I am going to put lashes on. I just feel like my eyes are really small and I feel like they look so much bigger when I've got some eyelashes on. So this is what the look looks like without lashes. I'm not going to put liner on. I just want some nice fluttery lashes. By the way, for lashes, I'm just going to use my Manicare Glam Eyes lashes, and this is in the style Adriana as usual. Okay guys, so I am done with this makeup look. I feel much better with eyelashes on, but just remember, you do whatever is comfortable for you. I really love how this turned out. I actually really love the dark lips with this smoky eye. It's really dramatic, but I still feel quite comfortable in it, to be honest. I usually do my hair and make it look really nice for videos, but honestly today I just can't be bothered. So we're getting a fun bun today. I'm just going to leave my hair up in a bun. Anyway, I am rambling, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up for me if you did enjoy it. Let me know what other kind of makeup looks you would like to see, whether it be like maybe some New Year's Eve makeup looks. I'd really like to hear your ideas. All my social networks are linked down below, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye!